this afternoon, and I am making a trip from Virginia to Georgia, going through the Carolinas. And when I was younger and I would do this road trip, don't remember doing it with my family, although we did go to Myrtle Beach, so I'm sure we probably went on this road trip. I remember doing it with my children when they were little, and there's this place called South of the Border, and it is on the border between North Carolina and South Carolina, so it's actually south of the border is south of North Carolina. Anyway, it was a great stopping point, and when I would go on road trips with my granddaughter, same thing. We would stop at south of the border, and there were billboards along the way, which I'm hoping to get a few shots of as I travel south, that would say, come visit Pedro, only 180 miles from now. And there were multiple billboards, and some of those still exist. And south of the border still exists, but it's kind of on its way out. By the way, I'm just now pulling into North Carolina, so go North Carolina. Anyway, so that was always a good stopping point, because even after it ended up not being as great as its heyday, it's still fun, and I'm going to stop there on this ride and have a look. But what's happening now is it's got competition with this place called Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is a kind of like a gas station on steroids that has all of these fun things to do. And they opened a Buc-ee's just a few exits south of the border. So the question always gets to be, when I'm traveling north to south on Route 95, do I stop at Buc-ee's or do I stop at south of the border? And I thought it would be fun to do a little comparison between the Buc-ee's that is just south of the North Carolina, South Carolina border and south of the border, and have a look at them. Oh, I'm realizing that I actually have a mug with the south of the border logo on it from past trips. Maybe today I'll get myself a Buc-ee's bumper sticker. I'm sure they have them, and put them both on the mug. So anyway, today my little traveling with Nana is going to be about south of the border and Buc-ee's, and what each of them has to offer the traveler who is traveling either by themselves or with a family but has a long distance to go. Anyway, just passed over into North Carolina, so I've got about 180 miles before I make it to the border between North Carolina and South Carolina and make it to south of the border. So more to come. Travels with Nana. Heading home. treat shopping like going to a museum. She wanted to see everything and put her fingers on it and hold on to it.
And she would shop for hours, and it was so fun to go with her and just watch her just enjoy the colors and the shapes. And I can't help but feel like south of the border is a little bit like that. I just want to put my fingers on things and look at them and look at the colors and the shapes and just enjoy them. But it's a great place to just stop, especially with kids, because you can just turn around and all of a sudden you're in a photo with a red horse. Or like over here, giant statues of Pedro. I mean, it's just fun, you know. Or you could have lunch with a chicken. I know I gotta move faster if I'm gonna show you all this stuff. But all right, here we go. Lunch with a chicken, you say? No, not lunch with a chicken. Lunch with a giant pair of chickens. Giant pair of chickens. There they are. If you want to have lunch with a giant pair of chickens, this is your place. Yeah, this is the jam. This is the place to be. Anyway, I'll show you one more, and then I probably should get moving on to the next stop for my little comparison. But I couldn't leave south of the border without at least introducing you to my dear friend Pedro. Oh, here he is. There's Pedro out front. Doesn't he look like he's having a good time? I mean, Pedro, a giant Pedro. There he is. And there's dinosaurs. Let me just show you a little bit more around here. I'm gonna go over to this little row of creatures. So, I mean, think about it. You're on the road for hours and hours and hours, but as you travel, you see these signs, and the signs will tell you you've got such and such number of miles to go before you get to south of the border, and then you can get your picture taken with a giant hippopotamus, or y'all gotta see this one. Check this out. Here he is. Here he is. Godzilla. No, where is he? He's giant. Godzilla. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's just fun. You can see the south of the border sign in the background and all the animals. And buy yourself some trinkets. I'll show you what I got. Got a fan that has a American flag on it. Not sure what that has to do with south of the border, but there you go. Guess that's north of the border, you know, in North Carolina here. And I got some little squishy toys for the ride. It's just a lot of fun, and gives you a nice little break. So, south of the border, between North Carolina and South Carolina on Route 95. Just a lot of fun, a lot of good memories. Just me and my friend Pedro.
course, Buc-ee's sign says it's in 22 miles, and that's my next stop. I'm gonna try out Buc-ee's. I've been to Buc-ee's before. I don't know a whole lot of history about it, other than I think it came out of Texas. And what I've been noticing is they've been putting Buc-ee's up all the way along 95 in different spots. And for hundreds of miles, you see signs telling you that you're, 325 miles away from a Buc-ee's. Oh, there we go. 22 miles. Fresh fruit. Fresh fruit sounds good. Anyway, I'll see if I can get some Buc-ee's signs. But I'll be stopping there next along my way, and then I'm going to try really hard to get myself home, since I'm missing Grandpa. Yes, I am. It's time for me to head back to Georgia, get unpacked, do my laundry, and get ready for my next trip. Travels with Nana. Happy days. GPS is trying to tell me to get back on the highway. Don't do it. Don't stop at Buc-ee's. It doesn't know me.
South Carolina 327 North,
It
North
just
Williston
doesn't
Road.
know.
Then turn left onto East Pocket Road.
All right, girl. Just chill, chill, chill. I'm on my way to Buc-ee's. Look at this. This is the little, you can see it here. This is where you're supposed to walk your dog. They have a fenced-in area. No trucks here, though. Let's get into Buc-ee's. Well, you can tell I'm traveling on a Saturday. It is crowded, crowded, crowded. But I'm going in. I'm gonna make my way. Because there's nothing like stopping at Buc-ee. Let's see if I can get around. A lot of traffic. Parking spot.
Well, I've made it to Buc-ee's, and looking forward to heading in there and seeing what kind of offerings they have. Crowded, crowded Saturday at Buc-ee's in Florence.
Next guest to check out.
Everybody gets a greeting when they come in. It is crazy crowded. Welcome to Buc-ee's. I really have to show you this guy. This is the Buc-ee's little stuffed animal. And look, he has legs, unlike the logo. And there's my friend Buc-ee in the car. Hey there, buddy. It is crazy Buc-ee's today. I just want to be clear, I'm not a fan of beef jerky, but boy, if I was. Look at that. That's a lot of different kinds of beef jerky. Just in case you're hungry. That's a lot of pork rinds. Hi there. Look at Aunt Buc-ee. Hey there. Thank you. I guess Buc-ee's is very famous for their beaver nuggets. There hot coffee, and I'm gonna go get myself a soda. Check this out. They have their own Buc-ee's cola. You can get Diet Cola or a regular cola, but it's Buc-ee's, not the brand. Buc-ee's. That's what I got. Well, I have to say that while Buc-ee's is new and south of the border is old, Buc-ee's is crazy busy today. Crazy busy. So I kind of got in, got some chicken salad, some Buc-ee's soda. What else did I get? Chicken salad. And a seltzer water. I am ready for the road. Next stop, Georgia. Maybe a pee break on the way. Oh, and hopefully I can find my car. Because the parking lot is insane too. Luckily, my car is not black or gray or white or red, like blue, which is an unusual color for a car. So off I go. See if I can find it in the Buc-ee's parking lot. Well, I survived Buc-ee's. It was crazy in there. I did ask the guy at the registers and he told me that it's usually busier on the weekends. I'm not sure if this is a destination for some people or a stop along the way to wherever they're going, but I am in Florence, South Carolina at the Buc-ee's. I've got about 200 miles to go before I get back home. I think I can do that. Should take me probably about 3.5 hours with stops. Can't wait to get home. Well, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my ride. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like it and then go ahead and subscribe to my channel at Travels with Nana Adrian. Thank you!